This is every single book on my physical TBR, so let's talk about it. Hey Reader Pops, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing the elephant in the room, which is my physical TBR. It's gotten a little out of hand. I have been working on it, but I wanted to show you guys all of the books that I have that I need to read. Last I counted, it was like 40 something. Every time I try to film a video, there are kids outside screaming. Okay, so I'm just gonna go rapid fire on what we've got here. Starting off with the first book, which I have had for quite a while. See if I can get it to like stand up. Yes. This book I have had for quite a while, and it is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. Now, I love her books. I read Dance of Thieves, not knowing that you're actually supposed to read this first, but that's besides the point. I loved that book so much. Dance of Thieves changed my life. I need to read these other books. Everybody tells me that they're even better. So this is a trilogy I really need to read, but I kept putting it off because I'm already in the middle of so many other series that I just haven't started it yet. I am planning on starting it soon. I am so close to finishing all the series that I'm in the middle of. I have like 4 more books to finish what I'm in the middle of, and then I'll start a new series. So this one is gonna be starting very soon because it's only a trilogy, so it's not, you know, like that big to like start it. I'm very excited for this one. It's a runaway princess. Alright, moving on. This one I know everybody's gonna be excited about, which is Throne of Glass, and I found out that this is the old cover, which is even cooler that I have this. So with this, my sister got 2 copies for Christmas. I bought her a copy and then someone else bought her a copy a few years ago, and she was like, you know, I want to read it together with you, so why don't I give you my other copy and we can read them together. Never got around to reading it because I found out that it's an insanely huge series and I'm scared. But I know everyone loves Sarah J. Maas, loves her books, and Throne of Glass has been hyped up to the max. So I do want to try, and chilly. It is a huge series and I'm intimidated. Alright, so next up, funny enough, I have Box Club, but I do not have Belladonna. I bought this book not knowing that it was part of a series, and this is the second book in the series, but I bought it because it is a signed special edition. It's probably the prettiest book that I own. It's absolutely stunning. I have been hearing a lot about Belladonna lately and people loving the series, so I do actually plan on starting it probably this month. I plan on getting the first book and starting it, and hopefully I like it. I really hope you guys can't hear these kids in the background because they're being so loud. But the sun is going down, so I need to finish this. An ARC copy that I have, because if you don't know, I work at Barnes & Noble and we get advanced reader copies in that we can take home. It looked interesting. I honestly have no idea what it's about. It doesn't come in until May 6th. Made me want to pick it up as it says it's the first book in a sizzling dystopian romance series. So that sounds pretty interesting and right up my alley, so I picked it up. Who knows whenever I'll actually read it. Honestly, probably won't read it before it comes out because it's just a little thick. Next up, I have another ARC copy, which is Friends by Frederick Bachman. Now, I've never read any of his books before. This one just recently came out in March. I got it before it came out. I just haven't got around to reading it yet. I do want to try reading his books. I know Beartown is a really big popular one, and I know, like, I think Anxious People is a really popular one as well. Alright, next up we have Catherine Center's The Love Haters. This one I picked up immediately when I saw it on the shelf that it was an ARC copy, because I have been wanting to read one of her books forever and I just haven't got around to it yet, but I do plan on it and I'm very excited for this one to come out. So this one comes out in May as well. Probably gonna read it in May or June whenever it's like summery time. Alright, moving on to the next stack here, we have the next books in the How to Train Your Dragon series. I have 6, 7, and 8. I do need to get the other books. There are 12 books in the series total, so I do need to get the other ones, but I have these ones that I need to read. I love the How to Train Your Dragon series. It's absolutely adorable. Alright, the sun is going down. I'm gonna switch positions because it's starting to get dark in my room and this angle is not working anymore. Okay, hopefully this is a better angle now that the sun is going down. The next book we have is The Picture of Dorian Gray. So this is actually a book that I got at a library sale and it didn't have the dust jacket on it. So I actually printed out this image, and then printed out this image and taped it all together and made my own book cover. And then it has the stuff in here too. So I think that's really cool that I did that. I don't know how, but I did. But yeah, this one I'm really excited for. I'm trying to get into classics, and I've heard good things about this one, so we'll see. The Good Old Great Gatsby. This one I picked up at Plato's Closet for like $1 or $2. There was a sticker on the back, and it left sticky residue, and now it is just covered in dog hair. Oh my god. I'm excited to try this. And last but not least is The Secret History. All 3 of these books are going to be featured in a video that I'm going to do where I'm going to read classics for a week, so make sure to stay tuned for that and subscribe if you are interested. The Birthplace of Dark Academia, and I want to see what all the hype is about. Alright, moving on, we have a book that I got from Goodwill, which is Fablehaven. This is a kid's book, and I got it for $1.49 at Goodwill, so that's why I picked it up. Honestly, know nothing about it, but the cover looked interesting, and all of the covers on the back look really cool, so it's giving me like Percy Jackson vibes maybe, but like fantasy. Next up we have the next book. This is the 4th book in the Keeper of the Lost Cities book. This is Never Seen, and I have been loving this series. It is just such a cute kids series. Tell people that it's kind of like reading Harry Potter, but like with elves instead, if you see how thick she is. That's why I've been putting it off. Wrath of the Tripled Goddess, Percy Jackson. I got the special one. The only reason I bought this was because it was the special one and I wanted to get a copy. But I have not read Percy Jackson. I do have it in this stack here, which I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys. So I have this box set of Percy Jackson. It's absolutely stunning. Love everything about it. But yeah, I have these Percy Jackson books. I am aware this is the 2nd book. I do need to get the 1st book in this little series here. Yeah, I do need to read Percy Jackson once I finish the series that I'm already in the middle of. Okay, another ARC copy I have here, Heir of Storms. This doesn't come out until June. I know nothing about it. I picked it up because it says on the back, Red Queen meets Shadow and Bone in this explosive start to a YA romantasy trilogy about dangerous magic, forbidden love, and cutthroat competition for the throne in an empire where crowns are not inherited, they're won. So that kind of gripped me like right away. I was like, whoa, that sounds really interesting, so I picked it up before somebody else grabbed it. I don't know when I'm going to get to it because I'm starting a new series I'm trying to avoid right now. As soon as I'm done with what I'm already in the middle of, I'm picking up a new series and I'm excited for this one. Alright, another ARC copy. I have a lot of ARC copies because I get them from work. This is The Rose Bargain. This one is already out now. I've had this ARC copy for a while and I just haven't gotten to it. I have been told it is a standalone fantasy, which is really, really nice. I love standalones, so I actually plan on reading this soon. These Hollow Vows meets the selection in this lush and mesmerizing romantasy that will thrill readers of Holly Black and Adeline Grace. Really excited to see where this romantasy will take me. Daughter of the Pirate King. So excited for this one. It is a trilogy. I will be starting this soon. Pirate vibes. I'm so excited. I think this is going to be a fun summer read, I'm hoping. Alright, this one is probably the one that I have had the longest on the TBR, and this is Legend. I just don't know why I haven't picked it up. I have been loving Mary Lou's books lately. I just read Sky Hunter by her. Loved that book. I also read Stars and Smoke by Mary Lou as well. Loved that book, so I don't know why I keep putting this one off. It is a longer series, so maybe that's why. Alright, next stack here, The Nightingale. This book I got in a Little Free Library, which is insane. I've heard so many things about Christian Hannah. I never thought that I was gonna try her books. When I saw it in the Little Free Library, I was like, it's a sign I should try, and it's thick. So who knows when I'll get to this. Okay, next up we have A Study in Drowning. So this is the special edition. Tried to read this book. I got it from the library. I tried to read it, but I was like, it was like a softie now. And then the special edition came out. I saw how pretty it was. And I was like, I'm gonna try again because I really think that I will like it. Did hear someone say that this book is really good on a rainy day. I'm waiting for a rainy day. Moving on, we have Silver in the Bone. Book I got at Ollie's Bargain Hunt for like $3. We'll see if I decide to read it or not. There are 3 magics to be feared. Curses born of the wrath of the gods, poisons that turn soil to ash, and that which leaves one dark of heart and Silver in the Bone. So it sounds really interesting. Boundary Side. This book I got at a library sale for $2. This one looks really interesting. My boyfriend is really excited about me reading this. Got a heist thing going for it. Road of Bones. This was a book of the month. Honestly, probably wouldn't have picked it up if I hadn't. I've been putting this one off because she's a little thick and the words are pretty big, but I love Norse mythology and this is a Viking inspired romantasy, so I think I will probably actually like it if I take the time to pick it up. The Red Queen. I'm very excited about this series. I really want to read it. I just haven't gotten to it yet because it's starting a new series, but I'm really excited to start this one. Probably will start it this year at some point. I also have the second book as well. My coworker at work gave me these copies, and this one is a first edition and it is signed. Very cool, and it's also pretty on the inside. So this one, see if this one, yeah, this one's also really pretty. So I'm very excited to start this series and will be starting it soon. At a library sale, I got The School of Good and Evil. I watched the movie. I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to see if the books are better. So I got this for like $2. Alright, this one I got at Books A Million in their bargain section for a couple bucks. On the inside, you basically have these 3 princesses and their queen that is there, commands them to do certain things. So it sounds really interesting. Alright, next up I have An Ember in the Ashes, and then I have the second book. I don't have the other 2 books, but I do plan to get those. I'm really excited about reading this series. I have heard such good things. And then to go with that, I actually have The Heir. And then I bought this because it was gorgeous, not knowing that it was part of the series. And I need to read Ember in the Ashes first. So this one I'm going to hold off on until I read Ember in the Ashes. Alright, we're almost done here. So another little free library find, which was The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. This one looked really interesting. Outside of my comfort zone, but I'm willing to try it. Alright, this one I got at Goodwill. This is The Headmaster's List. I picked this up because I have already read Queen's Assassin by this author and loved it, so I want to try some of her other books. I know that she has quite the backlist. This one is a young adult thriller, so I haven't really been in the thriller mood lately, so this one I just keep putting off, but I do need to get to it soon. But not least, I have Book Lovers by Emily Henry, another one that I found in a little free library. It's a little damaged. It's got some water damage on the side here, but honestly it was free and it's still readable, and so I decided to pick this up. I've read Funny Story by Emily Henry and actually loved it. I do have Beach Read that I have read, so I'm eager to try another book by her and see how I like it. I'm excited to go into the Emily Henry world because I know that she is a beloved author and I want to see what all the hype is about. Oh my god, I completely forgot about these. I have a few more books. The sun is going down. We need to hurry. I have this ARC copy of Notorious Virtues. This one looks really interesting. This one is currently out, so go check it out. We have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. This is one of the series that I'm almost done with. I have this book and then I'm done with Harry Potter, so very excited about that. But I got this from a library sale for $2. Doesn't have the dust jacket, which sucks, but oh well, it was cheap, so but yeah, I'm very excited about this book. Next up we have The Underwild River of Spirits. This is actually a kid's book that I found and it just was stunning, and it is a first edition, special first edition, and the sprayed edges, the artwork and the sprayed edges, so I just had to get it and try it out. It sounds really interesting. It says, "My fate is to walk amongst ghosts, but to never become one myself. And I am a farrier of souls." So it sounds really interesting. It's a brand new book that just came out and I'm very excited. I'm probably going to start reading it soon. Okay, I'm so out of breath, but I did it. That is all of my books that I need to read, which is a lot. 49. Oh my god, where did the light go? I went to go count my books and then I come back up and the light's gone. Anyway, so I have 49, I think, is that what I counted? 49 physical books to read. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's a little overwhelming, but I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. But that is pretty much it to this video. The light is going, so I'm gonna end the video here. If you watched all the way through, comment down below what your favorite book is that you've read this year so far, and make sure to subscribe for more book videos, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye!